This is huge. This could be the biggest change to reselling and the biggest game changer basically ever.
Yeah, so if you've been living under a rock, AI has been taking over the world.
I mean, yeah, we all know that the machines are going to win eventually, but before they do, hopefully they make our lives a little easier.
Yes, and we have been hoping since we found out about this that AI was coming to reselling, and well...
It finally is here. It's a AI program designed to make the descriptions for you and take that off of your plate.
Yeah, so the name of this app is called Magiscriptor. This app will just do the descriptions completely for you.
Yes.
I will say up front, this is a sponsored video. It is a paid sponsorship, and we have an affiliate link which will allow you to get 20 free credits right off the bat. We'll explain how those all work very soon, but I want to be upfront about that because we don't do sponsorships on this channel.
No, we haven't done. We've turned several of them down because they're not particularly a good fit.
Now, I envision this helping two categories of resellers the most, and they actually are the two categories of resellers we are.
Yeah, so the newbie, it'll definitely help the newer, inexperienced reseller, someone that, while I do look like I contribute, I don't really contribute to the reselling business.
Have you ever done a listing?
Yeah.
So if you don't like doing listings or you're brand new and you don't really know how to do it, I really think this is going to help you. So we're going to show that in the first half of this. And then in the second half, we're going to show you how those seasoned resellers that actually are really great at descriptions or just like doing them, don't mind doing them, anything like that, how this is going to help you revamp those old stale listings that you just can't get to sell. So whichever one you are, there'll be chapters in the description of this video that you can skip to, or you can stay for both so you can see how this really works. So we're going to start with Tyler.
Oh, good. No pressure.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have Tyler do a description completely on his own. And as we said, he's never done one before. So we're going to see how long this takes him. And then we're going to have Magiscriptor do a description for the exact same item and show you side by side how they look, how much time they took, and give Tyler's honest, true opinions of his first ever listing and what he would prefer to do.
All right, so what am I doing? What am I choosing?
The item I chose for Tyler to make a description for is these Anthropologie pants. You can see that here, Anthropologie tag. This is what they look like, so you can check them out. I'm not going to say a lot of words because, you know, I want him to figure it out on his own, but here are the legs. We've got the waistband here. So we're going to let Tyler do this, see how that goes for him, and then we'll have Magiscriptor do it and see how it goes for the app. All right, so I am going to put Tyler's description that he came up with on the screen so you guys can see it. And it took him 7 minutes and 11 seconds to complete this description. So what was your process?
I did a little bit of cheating in terms of getting a head start by looking at a few similar items on Poshmark. And then I used that as a little bit of a framework with just a guesswork, really, and put something together.
Which I'm sure a lot of you guys do, especially if you're just starting out. You got to kind of figure out what a description looks like. So you're going to be looking around. So 7 minutes. 7 minutes is a lot of time to be spending on a description. I do think you did a pretty good job. I think you covered a lot of the things that needed to be covered in here. So it's a decent listing, but 7 minutes. So let's just see, can Magiscriptor do it better? And can they do it faster?
Yes.
So to keep this fair, I'm still going to have him completely direct Magiscriptor so that it's not coming from me in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you to the side how I'm doing this. So I'm going to click the big green button that you get to right on your front page. I'm going to hit generate description, and I'm going to have Tyler tell me what text I should put in here. So they give you examples of brand and keywords, things like that. So what do you think I should add in for Magiscriptor?
I mean, it's Anthropologie.
Okay.
Mixed floral pants.
Mixed floral pants. Now, it does recommend that you put commas separating everything you put in. I know other people have done straight titles. That has worked for me too, but I'm going to do it the way they recommend here.
Size small.
Size small. Anything else you want me to put in here?
Comfy.
Comfy. Okay.
And hit we'll do professional. Professional's fine.
You want it how you want it to sound professional?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to create description. Now I'm not going to time this because I don't need to, because you're going to see right here in real time how long this takes. Which it is a few seconds, but do we think it's going to be 7 minutes? Oh, here we are. So it says, discover the diverse beauty of nature with these mixed floral pants from Anthropology. Pick for any casual occasion. These pants are crafted from a lightweight fabric that delivers exceptional comfort and breathability, while the beautiful pattern adds to its overall charm. Its essential small size ensures you can wear it with ease and keep you at ease throughout the day. Refresh your everyday wardrobe new now with this eye-catching piece. Now, I do go through and I will edit a few of these things just to kind of make it a little bit more reader-friendly, but I got a description in seconds.
Yeah, it also has all of the keyword tags at the bottom as well.
Absolutely.
Which I kind of do like, and I did not do. Maybe I should have.
So I actually think this is really cool. This is something that I can just hit the copy button. So you can see right here, you just hit this copy button and it says copy to clipboard, and I can put it on anything I want. Now I can also create these, you know, maybe I'm out and about and I'm just going to create some of these and have Tyler go in and get them later. He can do that by clicking up here at the top. Then you're going to go down to your history button, and there you see that one right there is right on the top, and that he can hit the copy button as well. So all of my old ones are here. You can just click on them and copy them as you go, which is really, really cool. So for you as a newbie, as somebody who hasn't done descriptions, how do you feel about that?
Oh, that's a tremendous time save. Like, that would save hours and hours of my day. If I was expected to do that for more than one, it would take me days.
Yeah, so, I mean, just look at, we said that we do an average of 10 listings per day. That took him 7 minutes, so that means 7 times 10 is 70 minutes, so it would take him over an hour just to do the descriptions for my 10 listings per day.
Yeah, and that's not in counting taking the pictures, not
looking
account.
Comps up.
That's not, yeah, I would be sunk.
Yeah, so for sure, this is definitely a time saver, but not everybody is a newbie. Not everybody needs help with descriptions, so how can this be useful to them? So as we've told you in many, many, many videos, I'm sure you can find it in almost any video you click on.
It's probably about half of the videos on the channel. Yeah.
We recommend going back and editing your old listings. Now this helps because it boosts the algorithm because you're getting new eyes on those listings, you're getting new keywords in there. It also helps you to check for errors, you know, maybe when you call something a sheath dress, when it's actually a sweater dress, you know.
Yeah, my wife never makes any mistakes. She is 100% perfect in everything she has ever done.
Of course. Yeah. So you got to look for those mistakes, but we don't always make mistakes. So what do we do to edit those listings that are good and they're what we want them to be, but we can't think of a way to fix them? This will help with that. Go back and find an old listing and revamp it with this. Even if you use this when you listed it originally, you can now change the tone to be something totally different and you'll get a completely new description. So let's try that. Let's use an old listing and make a new description for it. And let's try a few different ways, maybe different tones to see what they look like. So I'm going to put on the screen here a vintage giraffe sweater.
I mean, that's the only word that I can think to use.
Yeah, and I'm going to look at the old description that I have here to look at some keywords. So I've got...
Well, yours is very Spartan and to the point.
I mean, I like efficiency. So we've got giraffe, we've got zoo, we've got safari, we've got sequins, we've got Rami, which, as you know, great material. If you didn't know, you know now. We're going to put those in there. I'm actually going to do what tabs did for this one, just so you guys can see what happens if you use the title. So I am just going to go straight into my listing, and I'm going to just grab the title because I want to show you how that looks. And then I'm going to go into my Magiscriptor. I'm going to go back and click create description, and I'm just going to put that right in there. And then I want mine to sound salesy because, you know, I'm trying to sell it. And then create description. Hopefully it gives me something different than what I have, which...
Well, sometimes you look at it and sometimes you don't know what to change because you've looked at it for too long. You're too close to it. You can't see the forest through the tree. You can't see what you could do differently.
You can't see the zoo through the giraffe necks?
Sure.
So here we go. So this says, this vintage giraffe zoo safari sweater is the perfect choice for your next outing. Crafted with soft, comfortable fabric. It's designed with long sleeves and dazzling sequin details that make it stand out from the crowd. Size extra large, offers a relaxed fit tailored to keep you warm, cozy, and glamorous no matter the occasion. With an eye-catching design, subtle pattern, and classic style, this sweater is guaranteed to be an extra special addition to your wardrobe. Don't miss out on this one-of-a-kind vintage piece and add it to your collection today. And it has the things on the bottom. So I can go ahead and just copy this, put it in my listing, and now I have refreshed an old listing, and hopefully we'll get a sale. But what if I want it to sound a little bit different? I want something a little bit more fun. So why don't I change this to, I can add two. So let me do witty and enthusiastic because, you know, I'm just trying to live my life here. So I'm just going to hit create, and I'm going to see, does it give me a new description just by changing the tone? Because that's really cool. That means that I can have an infinite amount of descriptions. Oh, and we're here. So it says, be the standout at your next safari or holiday party in this vintage giraffe zoo sweater. This size extra large is crafted with long sleeves and sequins, giving it a unique and eye-catching look. Not only comfortable and stylish, it's perfect for summer nights out and winter parties around the campfire. Make sure Make sure you bring your fashion A-game this festive season by donning this intriguing sweater. So brand new, complete description, and I can go ahead and, fix up a little bit of the things that I want to change for my own listing, and there we go.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest selling point for me is the time save, because it's just...
You mean 7 minutes to like a minute?
It's not even, it's seconds. It's like 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
So we showed you how it works for a seasoned reseller, but there's a feature that this is going to help both new and seasoned resellers, and I don't think I've seen anyone else talking about this, which is voice to text. Now, I am a little bit silly, I guess is the word, and I reached out to the creator and asked, hey, would this work with voice to text? And he was like, yeah, your keyboard has voice to text. Just click the microphone. Of course. I knew that, right? I knew that. I was testing him. I was testing his customer service skills, and he passed flying colors. But you can actually use this as voice to text, which I think is a game changer and makes things even faster. So now I don't have to type things. So what I'm thinking of an application for this is while I'm listing items, I can just hit that microphone button while the app is open and say my keywords as I'm looking at it, taking those photos, and then just hit the button, move on, keep going, and they're all going to pile up in my history. So then when I'm ready to list, I just copy it right out of the history and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that to me is one of the biggest selling points, is that you can just say what the item is just as you're going, and it generates the description for you as you're doing all of the other things to get it ready for listing on Poshmark.
I know you guys are going to say, I can do voice to text with descriptions. Why would this be any different? And you can, but let's be honest. When we are saying a lot of words in a row and voice to text, it gets jumbled. It gets weird. There's a lot of things that happen there. This is just having one word at a time and comma, one word at a time and comma, and it's generating a description for you that is coherent, makes sense, and isn't some weird, I said one word and now I have something completely strange happening there. We've tried it. It works great. I'm so excited. Absolutely huge, huge time saver. And as we've said so many times, time is money. But you guys are going to want to know, what does this cost? This has to be a lot of money. Similar softwares that we have seen for businesses, cross-listing softwares, other things that make it easier are hundreds of dollars per month. So this has to be similar, right?
No, they're actually very reasonable. And you buy all the credits that you need, and then once you buy them, they sit there until you need them. It's not a subscription model like a lot of the nightmare programs out there that I'm paying for on my phone, or just paying for...
Looking at you, Apple TV, I bought you for the Macy's
YouTube
Thanksgiving
TV.
Day parade, and here we are, almost February, and I'm still paying.
Yeah, you bought so many different things. You bought Apple TV, YouTube TV,
Discovery
Hulu.
Channel,
yeah, Discovery,
all of the things that I bought for one particular thing, and I'm still paying. So this won't be that. This is, you decide right up front what you're willing to pay for this, and then that's it. It's just that payment. If you want to buy more later, you are welcome to, but you are not locked in.
Yeah.
So one credit is one description. So they have some packages here.
Yeah, so the starting basic package, or the starter package, is 100 credits for $4.99. So it works out to just under 5 cents per description. So that gives you a lot of flexibility in being able to generate several for a very, very low cost, which is wonderful. And then it goes up to the basic package, which is 220. So you get 20 free listings for $9.99. And then it goes up to the silver package, which is 330 for $14.99. So you get an extra 10 free over the last 20. And then finally, going up to the gold package, you get 450. So you get an extra 20 listings on top of that for free for $19.99.
For us, we do about 10 listings per day, which comes out to about 300 per month, which would put us in the silver package. But as I said, I want to edit some of my old listings, and so that's not leaving me a lot of leeway there. So for me, the gold package is going to make the most sense, because that is 450 credits for $19.99. It is only $20.
Yeah.
I will be able to do all of my descriptions for all of my listings, plus edit old listings, and still be at $20.
Yeah.
So for me, that's the package to go to, but whatever is comfortable for your budget is here. And again, not a subscription service. So you just buy it and that's what you pay.
You pay for what you use, which is a great system.
So if you want to try this out, but you don't want to pay for it yet, I totally understand, and you can try it out and decide what you like. We have a code. We're going to put it right here on the screen for you guys. It is 588819. If you use that code, you're going to get 20 free credits. Now, you get 5 free credits just for opening the app. So this is going to be 25 credits total that you can try out with some descriptions, see what you like, see if you think it's worth it. And then I recommend just jumping right to the gold package so that you can get going and get your business moving a lot quicker than it was before.
Yeah, time is money, and I think this is probably the single best change for new people to get more people into the reselling world. I think this is one of the biggest barriers to starting reselling, is having to come up with a way to describe an item and sell it. So if you can take that away and have it done very well, that is a mind-blowing thing.
Yes, so absolutely try it out, and let us know in the comments if you tried it out, what you've done, what tricks and tips you have learned. If you've used a cool tone that you think is really cool and other people should know about, we want to know about that. Let us know. Put that in the comments below.
So I think the biggest benefit of this is they're a small company, and they're not a nameless, faceless corporation. If you do have an issue, or you just want to talk to them about a feature that you would like, you can reach out to them, and they are going to be very responsive, which is never the case when you're dealing with a big company like Poshmark or eBay. It's
customer service woes are a lot.
Yeah, if you want to see our thoughts on things that we wish Poshmark would change, and they still have to this point not done any of them, click the link here to see an open letter to Poshmark.